So I'm sitting here in my car with this $1 bill, and in this video, I'll show you how to get rich in 5 easy steps that literally anyone can do with, well, essentially nothing. So obviously $1 is not that much money, but the good news is that we don't actually need that $1 to get rich. In fact, we can use $0, so what we're gonna do right now is go and spend the money. 7-Eleven. Do you guys have any drinks that are $1 or less?
Drink?
Yeah. Do you guys have water that's like...
You can have it, I'll give you.
So when I went to 7-Eleven, I spent my $1, and obviously they do this at scale, and as a result, that is how they're able to make millions of dollars per day. So then how does that actually relate to us? Well, it's because this example uses leverage, and basically that's what you're gonna do too. So let's explore. Now, a big factor to getting really rich is increasing your cash flow, AKA how much money is coming in relative to how much you're spending. So if you have, let's say, $3,000 a month in typical expenses, our goal is to get our income well above 3K. It's obvious, but as you make more and more above how much you spend, you'll be able to save that money and use it to actually grow your net worth. But the big question is, how can you really increase your cash flow and grow your net worth without risking a lot of money? Well, you guys are in luck. Here's the first step of the process. Step 1 is to learn a high value skill or identify one that you already have. This is the foundation of making more money. HVS allows you to make more money regardless of the economy, regardless of how everything is going. And so yeah, it's sort of like a safety net too. Here's some examples of some not so high value skills. There's being a good dishwasher, being able to walk one dog at a time. Now, here's some examples of some actual high value skills. Being able to walk 5 dogs at a time, tutoring, coding, video editing, writing, photography, the list goes on. So what makes this skill high value is a combo of how many other people can do it, plus the type and quantity of problems it solves or fills. The more skill it requires means fewer people can do it, and that results in you getting paid more. And then how much total value it's providing is basically the action times how much leverage you have. So for example, being a tutor to one student is good, but at the same time, you're still only providing value to one person. However, if you expand to group tutoring sessions, you'll charge less per person, but the total cumulative value you're providing, as well as the amount of money you're making, definitely goes up. So pretty much you just want to rewire your brain because there are 2 levers we can play with here. How hard the skill is to learn and how leveraged it is. For example, you guys, this YouTube channel is extremely leveraged because I take the time to make one video, but that video can be watched by thousands of people. And so yeah, even though I'm not providing that much value per person, if you take that little value but multiply it by, let's say, 50,000 people, that in total is gonna be a good amount of value. That's why this is a leveraged business, and that is why I've been able to grow my income so much. So yeah, I guarantee you guys, if you guys identify or build a high value skill, which can be done for literally $0 on platforms like YouTube, you'll always have a skill that you'll be able to trade for money. And as long as that service is in demand and it offers value to other people are going to pay you. Find one, learn it, and use that as the basis to making more money. High value skills remind me of high quality equipment, and that's where today's sponsor comes in. Recently, Epson was kind enough to send me their new EcoTank Pro printer. And guys, I gotta say, this thing is a beast, especially if you're a small business owner with high volume printing needs. The EcoTank Pro is a high performance, high speed printer with no warm up time needed, meaning the first page comes out nearly instantly. Plus, there are no cartridges, so you can save up to 80% with low-cost replacement ink bottles compared to standard capacity color laser toner cartridges. As an entrepreneur myself, I'm always looking to save time and money, especially when it comes to my home office. And yeah, if you're constantly printing out things in your business like flyers, shipping labels, contracts, and more, then I suggest getting the best printer that you can. For example, check out all the things you guys can print, and also the printer looks pretty dope in my office too. I really appreciate Epson for sponsoring this video. And yeah, you can check out Epson's new printer using the link in the description. And now, back to the video. And that brings us to step 2, which is to start a service-based business. Essentially, what a service-based business is you're doing a service for your clients and they are paying you. So for example, during and after college, I did a lot of photography and videography. That was one of my high value skills, and I essentially turned that into a photography business. And yeah, the reason why I did this is because I knew that photography was a high paying skill that not that many people could do really well. I did the same thing with tutoring after I graduated college. I knew that tutoring in subjects like math and science were really high paying. For many years, I tutored students in Beverly Hills and the LA area for about $50 per hour. The key thing here is we want to take this skill that you've learned or identified and actually turn it into a revenue making business. I think so many people, they have so many high value skills that they know, but they don't think of those skills in terms of, hey, I can use these skills to make money. I can simply take that, package it as a service-based business, and instantly start making cash flow. Of course, this is easier said than done, right? But the great news is that there are so many platforms out there that you guys can use today to start getting the word out. I found my first tutoring clients on Craigslist. Those clients referred me to their other friends, and that's basically how I built my entire tutoring business. For photography, I just literally started doing photos for friends. They told their friends about me. Those are my first clients, and it sort of snowballed from there. And yeah, it does require some creativity and some hustle, but I guarantee you, if you put your mind to it, you can find your first 1 to 3 clients pretty easy. The beauty of a service-based business is that the profit margins are so high. You're not trading money for the prospect of making more money. You're just trading your time. And when you're getting to entrepreneurship, this is one of the best things you can do because it removes all the risk. And when you're a new entrepreneur, that is one of the most amazing things. So that brings us to the next point, which is something that not a lot of people do. And that, you guys, is doing social media. If you like to think in terms of ROI, doing social media is probably one of the highest ROI activities you can do. So in terms of how you guys do this, it's actually pretty simple. You'll want to set up an account on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, maybe Pinterest, maybe LinkedIn. And on those platforms, you're basically just going to position yourself as an expert in whatever field you're in. For example, if you're a wedding photographer and you want to get more clients, those pages are going to be dedicated towards making content that relates to wedding photography. So giving a lot of value to who your ideal client would be. In the case of a wedding photographer, you may make content about what to prepare for your wedding day, how to find a good photographer for your wedding, the best times to take your engagement photos. By posting content on these platforms that actually help people and give value to them, people are gonna really enjoy your content, they're gonna learn from it. And of course, when they actually go out and find someone who does that service, you're gonna be the first person they think about. So immediately that leads to way more leads, way more clients, and way more revenue. The great thing about content is that it's actually outsourceable. Plus with AI, there are so many new ways to make content really fast. Plus with all these different platforms, you can basically make one video or one post and repurpose it on multiple platforms. So what we like to do is we make one TikTok, we post it on Instagram Reels, we post it on Pinterest, and if you want, of course, you can post on Twitter and other sites. The reason why this is so great is because it's free marketing. You are investing a little bit of time into making some content, but that goes such a long way in terms of getting more clients and being recognizable in that field. I really encourage you guys, if you do want to take your business seriously and you do want to scale, one of the best things you guys can do is to get on social media and leverage a lot of eyeballs. This is the best thing that I've ever done for myself as well as my businesses. And so yeah, that's why I really want this point to stick with you guys. So we've identified the high value skill, we've actually taken action and created a service-based business. And third, we did social media to actually get more clients. Well, the next step is going to be leveraging through hiring a team. Now you might be thinking, why waste money and pay other people when I can just sort of do it myself? I know that's what a lot of you guys are thinking because I have been thinking that for many, many years. But the truth is, if you really want to get rich and build your business, you're gonna have to hire people to help you out. So if you're doing, for example, copywriting, you're basically going to build a copywriting agency, aka hire other people that can do copywriting for you. Or if you're doing photography, maybe you can hire an assistant to help you edit the photos so that you can focus your time on marketing yourself, getting more clients, doing the actual shoots, and they take care of all the other stuff. This is essentially going to allow you to focus on the highest earning activities while slowly delegating the other activities to other people. And yeah, if you do that, I guarantee you your business is gonna grow way faster and you're gonna be able to scale so much more. We have a team of over 8 people right now, and there's zero chance I'd be able to do all this stuff without them. And if you're not doing this, then you're gonna always stay somewhat small and you'll never be able to fully scale your business to a place that allows you to have financial freedom. Luckily, there are so many great tools out there that can help you find talent as well as manage your team. For example, I hire a lot of my team on Upwork, Fiverr, Online Jobs. And yeah, there's so many other talent platforms out there. I run my team using a software called ClickUp, basically like Notion, except more built towards teams. And then I track hours and productivity for a lot of my team team members using something called Hub Staff. See, overall, building team, super important. And the book that actually changed my life that I really recommend you guys read is Who Not How. This really taught me the importance of delegating and building a team. And so for those of you who are more, introverted and, tend to like to do things yourself, that book is basically going to force you to hire that first team member. So once you've scaled with the team, you can start doing something that I think a lot of people are missing out on, and that is selling digital products. So a digital product is a product that can be downloaded or accessed on the internet. It's usually a one-time payment or a subscription. So think PDF, templates, courses, stuff like that. The great thing about this is that there are little to no product fulfillment costs. It's pretty easy to scale. And of course, there is little to no startup cost. You do not need to buy a ton of inventory. It's all online, and that simplicity is really the beauty of it. Now with digital products, you are basically accessing leverage. So by creating one digital product one time, you're basically taking one unit of time, which is the time it took to make that product, offering it out on social media, and that can result in a lot of sales for just one product. So let's say you're an expert at Notion and you currently have a Notion agency. You've gone through steps 1 through 4, you've started doing this for clients, you have hired people to help you with your business, and you are big on social media. The way that you can probably 2, 3, 4x your revenues is actually by introducing digital products. For example, you can create some Notion templates, which is something that a lot of these Notion creators do. All of a sudden, they have another source of income that is completely separated from their time. And so bam, there is passive income flowing in every single day. And from there, they can expand it into courses, masterminds, really the list is endless. So yeah, the beauty with this whole service-based business model is while you are making money consulting and trading your time, your team is also making money for you. And in the background of that, you are selling digital products as well. When you have all three of these things stacked on top of each other, literally working at the same time, you basically have a dream business. Now, when you're doing this, you need to do the social media thing because without social media, it's very hard to sell digital products. Yes, there are ways. Yes, you can go on sites like Udemy, Gumroad, and stuff like that. But without that social media following, the chances of you becoming successful with your digital products is infinitely less. Now, of course, I don't have time to talk about exactly how you guys can build out your digital products and start selling them. That would make this video extremely long, and we have so many other videos on this channel that show you guys how to do that. So yeah, instead we'll put links to all those resources down below in the description. So there you have it. That is our 5-step process to getting rich. Now, just an overview of what we talked about. Step 1 was to learn or identify a high value skill. Step 2 was to start doing it for clients and build a service-based business. Step 3 was to get on social media. Step 4 was to scale with a team. And then step 5 was to start selling digital products. This is literally what I've done basically my entire life since I graduated college. It's not the only way to get rich, but I'm so bullish on this because as we demonstrated in this video, doing this really doesn't cost any money. And so that really does remove a big barrier that so many people struggle with. The less money you're putting up, the less risk there is. And I think this is a perfect way for almost everyone out there to get into entrepreneurship. So yeah, I hope you guys got some value out of this video. If you guys want to join my mastermind group, I'll be putting a link to that down below. You can also get a ton of free stocks and other things. All those links are gonna be down below in the description. And yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, make sure to hit that like button and also subscribe for more content just like this. I make a ton of videos about personal finance, investing, and entrepreneurship. So that's it for today. Thank you so much again, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.